joined this morning by Nanekia Van Dyke, and she's going to take us into a couple's healthy diet.
Yes.
Nanekia, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you as well?
Very well, thank you.
Great.
Thank
And
you.
Frema,
I'm
gorgeous
well.
as always.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
All right, so what do we need to know about couples' healthy diet?
Okay, in general, I would say it's a couple. So obviously that means two people that spend a lot of time together. So once people spend time together, obviously habits rub off on the other. So in general, just try as much as possible to choose a healthy lifestyle in terms of nutrition.
Okay.
Because normally we would say nutrition feeds the body, but not only the body, the mind and the soul as well. So that's like very, very important.
Right now, if we are a couple
Yes.
who like different things, what do we do now? Because I agree that, okay,
Yes.
certain habits will rub off each other. So for instance, David and I will always take our morning coffee,
Yes.
you know, but he probably will like rice, his salad, stuff like that. I'm doing ABC, Kobe, and stuff like that, you know. So if you are this kind of couple, what should we be looking at?
So in general, it's very important to find a common ground.
Okay.
Okay, a common ground, and find a way to encourage each other to eat a healthy diet. When we talk about a healthy diet too, it's very varied, it's very broad. Okay, so we're looking at a balanced diet, where a balanced diet contains your staples, your fruits and vegetables, your proteins, your fats, your oils. So it's very important to have this all in it. So you can still be eating your rice with your fish and all of that, and he could have his tea as well, and it should still be balanced. It should still have that healthy aspect to it, especially more fruits and vegetables, because they tend to boost your mood, motivation, and emotion towards each other as well.
Now, why is this important, by the way, for the couple?
In general, once again, as a couple, sexual health is important. Emotions towards each other is also very, very important. And so food, as I said, tends to affect your mind, body, and soul. So it affects how you relate with each other. Okay. So research has shown that there are hormones in the body, such as serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine. Okay. These hormones tend to affect our mood, motivation, concentration, towards one another. And foods such as vegetables, which have high amounts of minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants such as flavonoids, tend to boost our emotion and feelings towards each other.
Oh, I like that.
Very important.
I think we should try doing this.
Yes.
Let's try and look at it. Let's say a continental meal plan, and then let's say a local meal plan, right? Of things that if you eat in our local context, Ghanaian food, we can choose elements that will boost, you know, all these happy hormones.
Yes. Excellent. Okay, so for example, if it's a breakfast option you're looking for, we're looking at having a cup of tea, green tea preferably, because it does contain a lot of antioxidants as well. A slice or two of bread, preferably wheat bread, which has a lot of fiber in it and is a complex carbohydrate, so it helps boost the serotonin that I was talking about. Okay. And then we could add maybe a boiled egg to it as well, and a bit of a tuna salad as well on the side with a bit of carrots, lettuce, cabbage, tomatoes, carrots, all of that in there.
So can we also decide that maybe every evening before we go to bed, not like late, we probably would do some fruits together, you know, being mindful what we want to achieve, you know, maybe share some chocolates together, maybe some dark chocolates, you know, maybe share one or two, do like couple stuff.
Well, that's also very debatable and good as well. So researchers actually shown that eating fruits is good in general for the body. However, the times we eat it as well.
No,
is
so I
also
don't mean
very
like late.
important. You don't mean
you
late.
know. So for
Okay.
instance, maybe around 6 p.m. we
That's
decide
good.
that we will do some strawberries, we'll do some, stuff like that.
Yes.
To really awaken the happy hormones because we need that.
Okay.
Would that be a good practice?
Yes, it'll be definitely great.
Okay.
So trying to do that as often as possible is a good idea. Chocolate too is very great, actually.
Especially
in
as
terms of, yes.
Valentine is coming.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But dark chocolate preferably.
Yes.
And try and make sure it's on the low sugar side. So
Okay.
preferably an unsweetened one as well will be great.
Okay.
Yes.
Now it's beginning to sound like medicine.
No, but chocolate, the way it is, I mean, even when it's unsweetened, it's still chocolate.
It's a good vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes, we like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us something in terms of our local meal
context.
Local
Okay.
meal.
So for local meals, we're looking at adding, as I mentioned, a lot more vegetables to our diet. So there's kontomire, dandelion, alefu,
Okay.
ayoyo. We have a lot
Okay.
of vegetables that we could add to our diet, tomatoes and all of that. So for example, you can have your ampisi, which is your either yam or plantain with some kontomire stew. Okay, and a good amount of protein, which is fish on the side. That would be just wonderful and great.
Okay.
Yes.
I like it. I mean, these days, she mentioned about me liking my salads and things like
Yes.
that. Yes, but I mean, these days I've found a new affection for kontomire with Kobe and egg, with some avocado.
Who converted you?
No, it's off off camera. We can talk about the
Cheers,
conversion.
mommy. Don't we want to know this? Don't we want to
We'll talk
know?
about the conversion later.
But ideally,
No, yeah.
it's actually a good thing to do, not necessarily with conversion per se, but it's important to lead by example, especially if you're in a relationship. So your partner, for instance,
Which he is.
yes, which is that's good, which means
Fema,
your partner.
We're talking about a couple's diet here.
What am I talking about?
Please
Your
go to you.
partner should, for instance, your partner should, for instance, take up a good habit of choosing healthy snacks. So less junk food, reduce the unprocessed foods,
Yeah.
the sugar-sweetened beverages, and all of that. For example, you could go in for an unsweetened yogurt.
Okay.
Okay, which is full of probiotics, which is good for the body. So that's a good example of leading by example. Also, another thing your partner can do in a relationship is to ensure that they are packing maybe your lunch. If you notice that your partner tends to buy a lot of fast food, is snacking on junk food when you're going to work and other things like that, it's important that you could help pack a nice cute meal for both of you when you're going to the office. You just pop in the microwave and then heat it in.
Yeah, good
That's
to go.
nice.
I like
Sounds
it.
very romantic.
Yeah.
Healthy romantic.
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. You don't have any other questions for her?
No, I don't. She's answered all my
I've answered
questions.
all your questions. Okay, the last thing I'd want to
Yes.
end with is to advocate for healthy habits in relationships, especially picking up physical activity. Okay, so hobbies that couples enjoy and love. Okay, so maybe it could be tennis, it could be swimming, something healthy, something
Can
active.
we do walks?
Yeah, walks are good as well, especially in the evening, instead of just eating and going right to bed.
Yeah.
A healthy walk with a good talk and communication is very important as well.
We like it. No, show me your route. I'll pass there. I'll meet you people.
I don't know what this agenda is about this morning.
It's
but-
a valid one.
No, but anyway, thank you very much. I mean, I think that
Yeah.
a lot of the times the effort is one-sided because one person has had a eureka moment and wants to live a certain way and all of that. But as a couple, if you're not careful, that alone can also put a strain, an unnecessary strain.
Yes.
So the whole idea of working together, planning meals together, planning exercise together
Yes.
and all of that, I think is a fantastic thing that we need to do. Yeah. At the end of the day, balanced diet is really what we're looking
Exactly.
at.
Exactly.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
How do people get in touch with you if they want to find
Okay,
out more?
ideally LinkedIn would be the best place. So you can find me on LinkedIn as Nana Ikia Van Dyke. Yes.
Okay, all right. All right, so Nana Ikia Van Dyke, you can reach out to her on LinkedIn at that name. And she's just taking us through the importance of having a couple mentality, you know, in planning your meals, your snacks, and your exercises.